parents and adult leaders, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Welcome to our December 2020 virtual parent meeting and leader update. I want to thank you so much, really just from the bottom of my heart, for your continued support of our ministry and just getting your student involved in a time such as this. Today, we're going to complete what we're working on for the rest of the year 2020. I'm going to keep you up to date on some calendar things for the rest of the year. And then we're going to spend a lot of time today just looking ahead to 2021. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the coming months and kind of what our theme for the year 2021 is going to be, which is one that I'm very, very, very excited about. But before we get to next year, let's start with this year, and I want to make you know, or make known to you, a couple of calendar things that we need to be aware of as the year winds down. Next Wednesday night, December 16th at 6 p.m. is our annual Students at Exchange Christmas party. This is one of my favorite nights of the year as we just come together to celebrate the holiday season, and there's always a couple of surprises in store for that night. This year, I want to encourage you students, wear your pajamas. Show up in your pajamas. We're going to get cozied by the fake fire that's on the wall over here, and under the tree there's going to be gifts, and those gifts are going to be for Dirty Santa. And I encourage you, parents, leaders, $10 or less Dirty Santa gifts, okay? Have your student bring $10 or less gifts. If your student can't bring one, we will have some extra gifts on standby for those who are not able to bring one. So everybody will have the opportunity to play. So Dirty Santa will be played that night. We're also going to play Real Life Among Us, which is going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to go just yet. I'm a little nervous to see how it's going to go, to be perfectly honest with you. In addition to that, we're going to bring back the Stupid Machine. A lot of students have been asking for this for a long time. This is going to be the first appearance of the Stupid Machine since Falls Creek 2019. So it's been over a year since we've had a chance to do the Stupid Machine. So it will make its return on December 16th at our Christmas party. So be there, don't miss out. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. Come be here on December 16th at 6 p.m. Parents, you're also, as always, welcome to join us for that. In addition, there's just some calendar updates that we need to know about as we close out the year. Of course, with the holidays coming up, we're kind of in and out on Wednesday nights a little bit. So after December 16th, we have Wednesday, December 23rd, and Wednesday, December 23rd, we are not going to be meeting for our normal Wednesday night activities. However, on Christmas Eve, we will be having our Christmas Eve service at 5 p.m. in the sanctuary. That's for your entire family. So if you need somewhere to go on Christmas Eve for a worship service, come join us at Exchange on Christmas Eve at 5 p.m. I'm looking forward to that night. We're doing our best to remain as socially distant as possible as we celebrate the holiday season. And the same goes for all of our student ministry activities. So anytime that your student is here, I encourage you to remain masked up, to remain sanitized, to remain socially distant as best as you possibly can be while your student is here in our ministry. And we're going to do the same. So December 16th, Christmas party. December 23rd, no Wednesday night service. And then the same goes for December 30th. We will not be having our normal Wednesday activities on December 30th. Take that week, right sandwiched in between Christmas and New Year's, and spend some time with your family as best as you can this holiday season. So with all that being said, that kind of rounds out what's going on in 2020 here at Students at Exchange. But we have some exciting things that I want to make known to you about the year ahead. But first, I want to read a passage to you from the book of Isaiah. This is from Isaiah chapter 40, and it starts in verse 28. It says, "Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and they will not be faint." Some of those translations say hope, some say trust. Those who trust in the Lord, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. I don't know if you feel this way. I don't know if your student feels this way. But man, we're kind of exhausted about just regarding this past year. It's been an exhausting year. And as we wind down and we celebrate the holiday season, we have a chance to renew our strength in the Lord. As believers, we have this opportunity to find our strength not in anything that this world can offer us, but we find our strength, we find our hope, and we find our trust in God and God Himself. So I encourage you as we begin this new year to find renewal in your faith. Find renewal in Christ Jesus, for His mercies are new each and every morning. With all that being said, that kind of leads me to unveil our theme for our student ministry in 2021. That theme is one word, and that word is refuel. For some of us, and I think this is very timely, for many of us, our tanks are empty. We're running out of gas a little bit. We're running out of steam. A couple weeks ago, we were talking about the fact that at times it feels like an accomplishment that we made it to this point in 2020. But man, it's time to fill back up and keep on going. So as we start 2021, we've got a few different things that we're going to do to implement this theme, but I want us to have on our hearts for our youth ministry this idea of just being renewed in the mercies of our God. So beginning in January, we're going to implement this theme in a few different ways. The pandemic has shown us, our student ministry, in my opinion, some ways that we can do better, some ways that we can improve on what we've already built here at Exchange. So I believe the Lord is leading us to a few different main implementations for 2021. First and foremost, our student leadership time. We're going to make some changes to our student leadership time. Normally, our student leadership time would be at about 7:15 on Wednesday night, immediately following our midweek service. However, in 2021, we're going to make a change. Student leadership will now be Sunday nights at 5 p.m. right here in the youth room. This is not only going to allow us more time to be engaged with each other in the Word, but it's going to allow us more time for prayer. It's going to allow us more time for planning purposes, to have the students give input on some of the plans we make. And then on top of that, we just will not be rushed. And this is going to be a great move for us, but it also leads us into the second big thing. So we'll have student leadership at 5 o'clock on Sundays, but brand new in 2021, beginning at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on the youth floor, here in the children's building, is going to be discipleship for both guys and ladies. So we will come up here on Sunday nights for student leadership at 5, and then we will dismiss into discipleship for both male and female. We have a couple of amazing leaders who have given up some time on a Sunday night in their busy schedules to pour into these students. And I can't wait to see how God is going to move through this time. Each student will be given a packet of curriculum that they're going to be going through with these leaders over the next 12 weeks. And in that curriculum, they're going to learn some of the basics of the faith, but they're also going to learn some specifics over how to deepen their walk with the Lord, all while coming alongside an adult leader and going through life with them. So I encourage you as a parent, get your student plugged into this. This is going to be at the core of what we're doing in student ministry here at Exchange. Plug your student into intentional discipleship. If they're a little nervous to take that step, push them to do so. It's going to be at 5:30 p.m. each and every Sunday. We'll take some breaks here and there for holidays and certain off weeks. But I cannot wait to see how God is going to grow leaders in our youth ministry through this intentional discipleship process. So, parents, make plans for 5 to 6:30 or so on Sunday nights for your student to be here with us at Students Exchange. I can't wait to see how the Lord is going to move. So, branching off of those things, those are both exciting, but one more extra thing that I'm going to throw in there is here at Students at Exchange, we're going to start giving out free quiet time guides. One of the things that I think was hardest for many of us when we were locked down and shut down at home during the pandemic has simply been that it's easy more times than not to disregard our time with the Lord. And that's something that I want to really focus on in 2021, and I really want our students to be engaged with in this upcoming year. It is so important to have a continuous walk with God each and every day. So, beginning this week, you can pick up a free Students at Exchange Refuel Quiet Time Guide here in the youth room, or you can stop by and pick one up in my office. The guide goes through the simple acronym REFUEL, and it explains it in the guide. But this is at the core also, along with that discipleship, at the core of what we're doing with this refuel theme. Having a daily quiet time allows us to refuel our faith each day in conversation with God, worship to God, and learning more about His Word. So parents, please, I'm asking you, push your student to get plugged in these parts of our ministry. Our Wednesday nights are good, our Sunday mornings are good, we study God's Word, but I believe our student ministry is ready to take the next step. And we're going to do so through refueling our students every chance we get. So just one last time, a refresher on what that schedule is going to look like. On Sunday mornings, we have Rooted, which is our Sunday school time at 9:30 a.m. each and every week. Hopefully, we'll be able to provide donuts again soon. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. is our midweek time in the youth room. It's our worship service for students. And then Sunday nights at 5 p.m., student leadership. And from student leadership, we will break off into student discipleship for both guys and for ladies. Now, starting this week, there will be sign-up sheets in the youth room for that discipleship time. We are asking your student to commit to being a part of this. And by signing up, they'll get to come to that first session and they'll get a packet of curriculum, and then they will have a chance to commit long-term to the discipleship process. I can't wait to see how the Lord is going to move in 2021. Even though 2020 hasn't been what any of us envisioned going into the year, it's amazing to see how God has continued to move over and over and over again. And He will continue to move in 2021. Would you join me in praying for renewal in our ministry? Would you join me in praying for refreshment in our ministry? And may we refuel each other daily for His kingdom and His cause. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, shoot me a text, stop by my office, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about how we can get your student even better plugged in to what the Lord is doing in their life. Thank you so much.